Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 7th episode of High School Fleet, or High Footy. So, in the last episode, we discovered just how fueled and stocked up the Musashi is and the reasons behind that. That's more difficult to stock up a Yamato-class battleship. And pretty much it's no joke that they're gonna pretty much have them discussing how they were gonna deal with it. I don't think they really came to a consensus on how they were going to, but that was really the only Musashi we got in the episode. We didn't really see much more than that. Misaki luckily didn't die from, the crash and everything. And Shiro was just really upset with her for just continuously leaving the ship for not good enough reasons, as she would put it. Well, she'd probably put it better than I did because I'm not very articulate, but anyway. We also had a minefield that the Harikaze had to deal with if they didn't want to blow themselves up. Of course, some people did kind of get blown up while they were dealing with it, but because of safety features, there was no serious injuries or anything. And on a bit more lighthearted note, we had some cooking on the ship, trying to make some German food that their resident German would, enjoy. Most of them were not good enough, but I think there was at least one made by the twins that was good enough, and the person who made the other stuff not so happy about her failures. And yeah, of course, he also got confirmation that the hamster was carrying a virus that's causing people to act silly. And probably happened to Musashi as well, but we haven't gotten full confirmation on that yet. So yeah, let's get into the next episode. Let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. We're starting out with a shower scene. Okay. Just kind of funny because we got a lot of that last episode. In every direction. I guess she had one eye open there. It was a nice shot. What? Oh, the water? That's not good. Did everybody rinse off properly? Because it would suck to have bubbles stuck in your hair like, that. So apparently we have a new conflict on the Harikaze. A lack of flowing water for the showers. I swear, it's always something with them. And that explains why we got another shower scene, because this is a plot point now. I want to remember the names of all the characters, but just look at all that. I do know the important ones. Shiro, Mei, Koko, Misaki, Rin, Kuro, Ryo. And some of them I remember off and on. Oh, and of course, Mii-chan. How could I forget her? All the girls on their quest to become bloomers one day. Shiro looks so interested. Yeah, it's a pretty bad situation for everyone who's not in the Musashi. And probably for them as well. Is she slightly blushing? What was that about? She doesn't want to call her captain? And she's blushing even more than before. I feel like I'm missing something here. Are you? Someone enjoying some manga over there. You just go overboard. It's not that hard. But yeah, like I said, it's always something. Oh. I know. Use seawater for everything. Oh, you should. uh, I guess salt water's not that great. And yet her hair is just perfect. And to the point where she's literally sparkling. Maybe she has her own stock of water. Indeed. And there's one thing the Harakaze are, it's bakers. You do what Kazuma does in Konosuba and spin. Hey, there's worse things it could smell like than salt water. And she is... Her blush is growing, I swear. Yeah, they're definitely being weird with each other. But the 3 times you've seen Chihiro blush has, like, gotten bigger. I guess just like a weird fight the two of them are having. I don't know. Hey, water, you wanted water. And then everyone goes outside and it becomes a glorious, glorious event. They seem to find one excuse or another to get into their swimsuits. Basically an outdoor shower. You know, I would look a lot more happy if I was in your position, Yusoroku. A lot more happy. Though if they are showering, wouldn't they wear, like, nothing at all? I feel like that would be better. If you agree with me, feel free to leave a comment saying so. And the shower became a bit more rough. Ow. You might want to grab something. But man, they can't catch a break. We need to talk. Wow. Excuse me. This is why being flat is such a great thing. You know, run into problems like that. She's been... Yeah, I don't think she can handle the lighting too well. She just goes in for the hug. I don't see how brushing her teeth is cool regardless. That's her captain, you know. That's a good as reason as any. And this is Michan's room as well, so that's why she's there. Can I sleep with you? Or that. I love those two. don't know why I'm so thirsty. I think their thirst rubbed off on me. I don't think that's the issue, but I have heard of that before. A dragon radar? But yeah, bad memories, I guess. You know, instead of just dragging her like that, you could just pick her up and run with her. Man, I was not ready for this. You really shouldn't worry about what if scenarios like that. It does you no good. Oh, wow. It's a lot more than the Harakaze. I doubt anybody's gonna help besides you guys. Uh, I actually completely forgot that we had the doctor girl like inject herself with her virus cure thing at the end of last episode. Ah. Yeah. Shio, I told you 1,000 times not to do that. Yeah, you're the captain. I love like all the characters on this ship, I swear. Shiro, Misaki, Michan. They're all great. I wouldn't say it's your first real emergency. I mean, this is your first rescue operation. Well, you shouldn't say that out loud. That'll just kind of... Yeah, you're in charge here. Nobody ever reads the manual. At least Misaki actually stayed behind this time on the ship, but you can see her confidence as a captain has kind of waned. Oh, wow. Shimbashi's the best. Is that a dog? I just say that because it sounds like the name of the dog from Ga Kokurashi. Or a dog. We'll find out which one when we see them, I guess. But it's probably, yeah, a human. Okay, it's a cat. Apparently both my guesses were wrong. Though I feel like I was pretty close with it being an animal. But apparently the Harakaza is not the only one with a cat on board. I don't think the show would actually kill off any important characters. Like, it's darker than I thought it would be at first, but I don't think it's going to get that dark. Please don't prove me wrong. Man, he doesn't look concerned in the slightest. He's like, what, are you here to play? You want to play? Man, that cat. He doesn't seem as scared as you do. Man, it's hard seeing Shiro like that. I wouldn't count her out yet. She's unlucky, but she's gotten this far. And please don't put seawater in it. Oh. Blue mermaids ride in airships, I guess. Yeah, please rescue Shiro while you're there. And those things are so cool. I was like, where's the cat? And I noticed it was in her shirt. I guess I'd have to take her skirt off. Did she really do it? I mean, I guess you gotta have to. Still, the cat does not look concerned in the slightest. Well, I can understand why he's a little bit happy considering where he's currently located. But Shiro is much more unhappy. She got a response. Don't squeeze it too hard. I think the cat's concerned, for her at least, if not for himself. It's not a hammer, but it works. Can do. You might be unlucky, but at least you had a little bit of luck this time. The cat's like, I knew everything would be fine. Yeah. She had a rough time, okay, let's just leave it at that. And that's apparently his new home. And I spoke too soon. It's like, no, I found a new master now. And she didn't even like cats before. I don't think she has a choice in the matter. He's kind of too attached to pull away. Please take the demon hamster away from us. Yeah, the one she injected with herself, which I guess went fine. Man, I thought she was gonna knock her down. She's like, not in front of everybody else. Oh yeah, she brought a friend. The shock on their faces. And Kuro doesn't seem particularly happy. I mean, she should be. Shiro's alive and well back on the ship, but... And that's why she wanted to become a blue mermaid, probably. Bit of a shame you couldn't be part of the same family, but... Yes, she clearly took that to heart. The Musashi? It looks so menacing in the fog. You know, more so than usual. Ugh. That was a bit of an intense episode. Meanwhile, my cat's just over there sleeping away. You know, Coco and Michan, they really would make good friends. Just watching TV together in Shiro and Michan's room. I know a lot of the girls call her Mina now, but I kind of stuck with Michan, which is what Misaki initially called her. Yeah, that was a good shot. So that was the 7th episode of High Footy. And in this episode, we actually started with a shower scene, which is pretty much a way to show us that they ran into some water shortage issues because there was like a crack in a tank or something. And they ended up having to use salt water for various things, which they were not happy about one little bit. And I actually skimmed through the episode before I talk about it, and I realized that at like 4 minutes, 42 seconds into the episode, the reason why Shiro was blushing so much was because she burped, drinking like a carbonated beverage or something. I kind of missed that my first time watching that, but I got it. But anyway, continuing with the recap. So they actually got a bit of luck with some rain, and they were going to collect the water, after they stood in the water in their swimsuits and everything, and had kind of a pseudo shower. Unfortunately, the storm grew a lot, and that kind of became not as viable. Unfortunately, it just seems every time there's a little bit of good news, there's bad news, and the Hadakaza really just can't take a break. And apparently another ship was even worse trouble than they were, so they had to go do their first real rescue operation, which is a thing that Blue Mermaids do, as we learned that we got some Misaki backstory, and yeah, she was on a ship that ran into that issue. Too old. A ship that sank, and she had to escape from that. We learned that a lot of the belief she has in regards to being the captain of the ship is what she got from Mocha, because Mocha is also a big part of the reason why she wanted to become a Blue Mermaid, because similar to the Munetane situation, it's a family thing. And of course Mocha ended up a captain of one of the best ships, whereas Misaki did not. But anyway, Misaki finally decided to take some of Shiro's advice and stay on the ship and have other people handle the rescue operation, and she could stay on the ship in case she needed to do anything, captain-like. It was hard for her, but she did do it in the end, and was very happy when Shiro finally got back. And luckily Shiro did get back. She was running into quite a bit of issues of her own. But luckily some real Blue Mermaids did show up and helped rescue Shiro, so everything worked out just fine. It was funny that Shiro, the cat hater, the one that was not happy about Isoroku being a member of the ship, has now adopted a cat of her own and brought it onto the ship. And I was expecting that character to be like a dog because of the name similarity to the dog in Gakko Gurashi, which I think was called Taro Maru, something like that. But no, it was a cat, which does make more sense because this is more of a cat-themed show than a dog-themed one. We've gotten a lot more cats, and pretty much no dogs for the most part. So how many cats will the Hadakaza have on it by the time things are over? Only time will tell. So let me know what you thought of the anime. Wish that on my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to see my reactions to the next episode early, you can do that by heading over to my Patreon. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.